Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Just Because podcast, where we talk about topics just because. That's B. I'm Merp. That's Cheeto. Together, we are the cousins. We're going to hop right into it. We have new episodes every other week. Links to everything are in the description. And right now, we got B-Mac live in the chat, responding to everything. So we want to see some action. We got some interesting topics tonight. So
say anything you want. Say something outlandish if you want.
Yeah, crazy takes are welcomed. Cooper's got some crazy takes too. So I don't know if we're going to allow him to give any more suggestions after this.
Nope.
So we're going to hop right into it. Topic number 1, talk shop. USA men's and women's hockey winning the gold against Canada.
USA.
Let's go.
USA.
What do we got on that?
That was incredible. Not a hockey guy. I think I ordered my Jack Hughes jersey right away. Is it Hughes?
Yeah, Jack Hughes, game-winning goal, OT against Canada, the team that their sport is hockey.
Did you watch that, May? Part of it?
Yeah, I was watching it during service.
Watching it in the
on
pews.
Sunday morning.
I was literally
with B.
about to go to church, and I was like waiting to go into church.
So I just think if it wasn't for OT, I don't think we win that, dude. I think we were getting dominated.
It was 5 or 10 different times Canada should have won easily. That was unbelievable.
Hellebuck?
Yeah.
That's a legendary performance by the goalie of USA.
That was
Connor Hellebuck.
Hell of a buck performance.
Yeah,
that was unbelievable. That save was unbelievable.
I think it's like it was so good that it had to be luck almost. Like
yeah.
At least the one with the stick.
Yes,
well, even the announcer like 5 times. Wasn't he like, that was incredibly lucky by the US. That was so lucky.
Yeah,
he said that like 5 times.
He did. He was like, that was lucky on the US.
That doesn't happen.
But we never had the puck on offense, it seemed like.
Because we're getting dominated on the boards. They're chucking it in and getting after it.
Okay, my question, you're a bigger hockey guy than us, right? So it seemed like even when Canada had the momentum and they were on offense a lot, as soon as America got the puck back, they would just throw it to the other side.
Because first of all, what they have to do is at the line change. So they're gassed on the ice playing defense for, dude, it's like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And they're gassed. And Canada's got all these fresh guys coming on and they're pushing the puck down the ice. And they're,
so they just chuck it back and then switch out.
Well, sometimes, but there are other times it's like if there's offsides, which is the blue lines, you have to be the first person to cross the blue line with the puck. If not, then it's offsides.
Yep.
So that's sometimes why you see them just chuck it in.
So they're just resetting it. Yeah.
They can't go over the line sometimes. And then other times, like if, Canada's just chucking it at the net and you can't just send it down to the other side of the ice. That's icing. Comes all the way back to your net and you're still stuck on defense. You can't change.
Wait, when they get called for icing, what happens? Because
the goalie puts his arm up like this. And then it's just icing, and the circles, the face-offs. It comes from that goal all the way back to your own defense. So you're playing defense again,
right by your goal.
More importantly, you can't change guys. So like what you would think is like, yeah, let's just get it out of here so we can change guys and reset. But no,
you can't do that.
Yeah.
I need to learn the rules, but that was electric.
And then shout out to the women's.
Shout out to the women's as well. Yep. I know
we love women.
I know some people are upset that the women weren't at the State of the Union address, but I believe that was their decision. So
yeah, are we going to talk about that?
Talk about whatever you want. This is Just Because podcast. We can talk about anything. Just because.
What did you guys think of people getting so pissed that Donald Trump made that joke? I mean,
what was the joke?
He said. I'm going to have to invite the women. They won a gold too. I'm going to have to invite the women. Otherwise I get impeached, which is not a joke towards the women. It's a joke.
It's a joke towards the system. Yeah.
It's a joke towards the lunatics that literally try to get him impeached for everything.
The blue lunatics. Yeah.
All I have to say is if you're somebody that was offended, go cry in a corner. You're soft. That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that. But people on X are calling Canada East Alaska.
Ooh.
And it's now called, just so you know, it's now called ice football. It's not hockey.
Who said that?
That's people funny. On X. That's funny, dude.
That's great.
What do we got?
That's
GW
good.
Quote, best food place, your grandma's house.
Oh,
come on.
You mean G-Dub's mac and cheese?
I was going to say.
We'll go on that later.
We are not talking about G-Dub's mac and cheese.
Our grandma, I can't even say it.
Guys, we got $200 million movies being made in a day by AI.
Yeah, this is insane.
We're gonna pull this up.
Clip, Merp.
We're gonna pull this up.
Yeah, this is insane. I feel like movies nowadays look like this already.
So this could be better.
Have they been using AI and we just didn't know it?
Yes, but I think this is going to be better. because you can sometimes tell when there's VFX and CGI in action movies now.
And I think
this just looks straight up.
Phenomenon caused by a massive information as it comes available. Stay tuned to this channel for continuous coverage.
Oh.
Let us know in the comments. This is all fake. That's not a real person. This is all fake. All fake buildings, fake people, fake monsters, fake stairwell.
So there's nobody in the world that looks like any of these people. They're not real people.
They're not real.
That is unbelievable. Wait, what can't Brad Pitt?
We'll pull that one up next. But this is crazy. So this is like
Transformers or something.
So I think what happened was there was a new program, the 2.0 starts with an S program that came out that started specifically making movies. And so once that launched, all of these came out.
Yeah,
it's
we're
blowing
gonna
people's mind.
Here, let me pull this other one up with
So like they could make Shrek, but they could make it like however they wanted, basically.
That's it.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal! He was a good man! He knew too much about our Russia operations. He had to die, and now you die too. You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal!
That's so
He was a
awesome.
good man!
Okay, again.
He was a good man.
Again, Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise did not film that.
That is crazy. That'd be legal.
I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be.
Can you guys hear it very well? Does he say Jeffrey Epstein
Yeah.
was a good man?
Yes. And he goes, he knew too much about the Russia operation. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
How can that be possible?
No, it's just crazy. It speaks to the acceleration of AI. It's developing so fast, and we said that this was coming. We kind of talked about this on one of our previous episodes.
That was a few months ago. That's insane.
Yeah.
So this was not a thing a few months ago.
No,
not
the movie
not to
thing.
this level.
No.
Because
Oh my
the
gosh.
first clip that we showed is completely artificial.
That is unbelievable.
Nothing about it is real. It is all artificial, which is just absolutely insane that it can create something out of nothing.
So it costs $0 to make that.
$0 to make that. So production companies saved $200 million from AI.
What in the world?
Essentially, that's not how it's going to work.
Yeah,
Because the AI company is going to want to get paid. So they're going to want a little.
Wait, so
What are you saying?
I was just
What you got?
looking up what that program. It's called Sedence 2.0. That's the movie program that
Okay.
came out and why it's so good like that. It's literally brand new.
Wow.
it's specifically for movies?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Designed for cinematic quality output with physics-aware motion, native audio sync, multi-shot storytelling, and consistent characters.
That's crazy.
What the?
That's crazy. The WNBA players want to be paid more. What do you guys got on that?
How about no? B?
I think that just look at your stands.
Look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Look at the
I
numbers.
think you just got to go back to the numbers.
Here's a story right here on the screen. WNBA players are asking for an average of 27.5% of league revenue in team providing housing for all players in the recent CBA discussions. The WNBA's response: realistic and would cause hundreds of millions of dollars of losses for our teams.
Well, they're already losing money,
Correct.
so they want them to lose more money and give it to the players.
So
Correct.
I actually have no problem with it. If the business wants to give it to them, then give it to them. But they're obviously pushing back because financially it wouldn't be a good decision.
Correct.
So it's like I'm okay if they want it, but it's like, will they get it? I don't think financially the WNBA wants.
Can we go to the comment section, Merv?
No.
WNBA made
No.
enough money during 25.
So this
filter.
came out after we were doing our notes, so I figured I had to add it. So the WNBA did end up generating enough revenue in 2025 to prompt revenue sharing with its players. Time in history.
Really?
That's awesome.
So all 13 WNBA teams will receive a total of $8 million to disperse among players. I don't
pretty
know what
good.
that means. So each team gets $8 million, not each player.
Pretty sure Steph Curry makes like $8 million a game or something. But
Pretty
hey,
sure Robert Downey Jr. gets paid $1 million for one movie that's upcoming. But I digress.
Hey, it's a step in the right direction.
We got to talk about this. Nebraska head coach, basketball head coach,
slaps
Fred
the
Hoiberg
piss out of this guy's phone.
Nukes an Iowa fan's phone. Let's check it.
Tough loss. I would do the same thing.
What did he say?
He said, "Let's dance, buddy."
Let's dance.
Yeah, you got to play with it. I think it's awesome that the kid did that. And I also think it's awesome that he slapped the crap out of the phone.
So you don't think it's wrong on the fan to go out there?
Sure.
So they're storming the court.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Can't storm the court.
Probably can't slap the.
They literally storm the court.
Yeah.
You can't storm the field. You can't storm the court. It's a fine by the league.
But they
time.
did it.
They eat it. They
because
eat
they
the
beat
cost,
the
right?
number 8 or 7 at the time.
I think they're 9.
Now, aftermath of this, the reasoning. This is what Hoiberg said after he has a pacemaker. Allegedly, phones. This is not a joke. Allegedly, phones could cause damage or injury to pacemakers, which could ultimately loosen.
He did say
his loss of life.
Yeah,
that's literally what he said after the game.
That's crazy.
I would say that even if that wasn't the case, I still think it's justified that he did that. If somebody,
I would slap it.
If somebody enters your personal space, I don't care. It doesn't matter where you are
or who you are.
Is it justified?
Absolutely.
Is it justified
to slap somebody's phone out of their hand?
Yes.
I think it would have been justified if he would have slapped the person in the face. You can't enter my space.
That might be assault. Probably not. Actually,
you can't enter my space.
That's true. I think it's fine. I think it's pretty funny that the kid. I
think it's hilarious that we're even talking about this. Why is this a big deal? He slapped the kid's phone out of his face for throwing it in his.
I think it's hilarious. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah, see, it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been worse. And it's like, didn't something happen one time where Caitlin Clark, like they stormed the court and Caitlin Clark got actually hurt, and she was like,
yeah, I think she flopped or something.
She flopped, but somebody could get hurt doing that, and it is dangerous. And
but I mean, that's like the best part of sports.
Yeah,
is the fan
accessibility.
I agree.
But I do agree that the fan and the coach and the players should not be like physically.
They usually rope them off, and I don't know why, but they didn't.
But then you get them like they're lifting up the guys that they love at the end of the game.
No.
Winner.
I'm just saying, like the handshake line, they rope them off with security.
Yeah.
And I think that's
try to keep the fans off.
Yeah,
this was a unique scenario.
Yeah, you storm the court, and that's good. I think that's part of college sports, but you got to protect those people.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's like a respect thing. I think it's hilarious.
Yep,
I think it's hilarious.
Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt.
Crap out of it. We got a rematch, Iowa and Nebraska, in a couple days or a week?
Iowa can't score more than 40, so if you can score more than 40, you probably win the game.
That was a good game.
That was not a good game.
They were kind of seemed like two bad teams going at it, but I don't know.
One of them was top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Nebraska will always lose to Iowa at something, right?
How's that possible?
It seems to keep happening over and over. I'm not too excited about that. Anytime we play Iowa, it seems like Iowa always figures out a way to win.
So is Iowa going to make the tournament? Yes.
Well, they're projected 8 seed, but
that's pretty good.
They have a tough schedule. I mean, they have to play. They play Ohio State, Penn State. They play Nebraska and someone else.
And they probably have to win.
They got to win 2. They probably got to go 2-2 to make the tournament. But then you get the Big Ten tournament also. So, if they keep winning, they maybe get a bye. Nebraska's fighting for a double bye in the Big Ten tournament. So
a double bye.
Yeah.
Dang. You know your stuff.
Some people say that's good or bad.
The kid's dialed in on college basketball, and I love it. Speaking of dialed in, check out our merch on our store. Link is in the description. And we're going to get into probably the most heated debate that we're probably ever going to be in. And that is, what is the best burger in Omaha?
I love food.
Who do you think likes food the most out of all?
And Catholic schools, apparently.
I was going to say, this is our new merch. No, this is an old thrift shirt. Shout out Catholic schools. I'm not Catholic, but
it's a nice shirt. Looks very comfortable.
Quality.
Speaking of very comfortable and high quality, check out the Just Because merch. Link is in the bio. Like and subscribe. I'll go first.
Let me get my list up.
And I'm actually really excited about this because I want to hear what you guys think.
This ought to be good.
Number 1 burger of all time.
Oh.
In Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
In Omaha, Nebraska. If I need a burger, I'm going here. Freddy's.
Ooh. I don't hate that. I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand.
That's a great.
Let me shake that guy's hand. Is that a controversial take?
Well,
I think that's an underrated take, to be honest.
I didn't want to
Okay.
say like a chain restaurant. Like I feel like Parks would be
Yeah.
like a chain. What?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's it's his list.
The fact of the matter is that burger places, it's hard to mess up a burger,
Yeah.
but it's also hard to elevate it to a point where it's like, wow,
That was special.
that was special. I haven't been to a local spot where it's like they got their burgers dialed in.
Really?
Yeah.
There is some.
But I will preface this, and you can tell me if this disqualifies me from the debate. In-N-Out is my favorite burger of all time.
Yeah.
And what does it for me is not necessarily the burger, because I feel like that's kind of universal. Like if you can't cook a burger, then you shouldn't be cooking burgers. Shouldn't be selling them.
Probably good.
It's a
call.
sauce.
For me, it's the sides. It's everything that goes on top of it.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
fresh.
The fixins.
The fixins.
Yeah.
Super fresh. It adds so much to the texture and the flavor of the burger. It's amazing.
That's a good take.
But so Freddy's is my number one.
So let's
Omaha,
wait,
Nebraska.
let's talk about the style of that a little bit. That's a steak burger, and it's multiply stacked.
It's a
Smash burger.
Smash
Steak
But
burger.
it's a steak burger.
It's a steak
Yeah.
burger. A little bit higher quality meat
Yeah.
than
but
your
it's
chuck.
thinner,
Yeah.
right? Like
A
but
lot
there's-
thinner.
Yeah, and there's
A
two
lot
of them.
thinner. So if you're looking for something that's gonna, it's gonna take you 15 minutes to eat, it's gonna take you a long time to eat, this ain't it. If you're looking for high quality taste, this is
You know what'll take a long time to eat is 4 double doubles from In-N-Out. I've done it before. It's got to be a world
so
record.
us two walked out of In-N-Out with 12 burgers.
Was it
What-
12?
12 double
12
doubles.
kind?
double doubles.
Double
doubles.
Animal or no?
Animal style.
All of them?
With the peppers. I get the peppers.
So I think we got food for other people, but you had 4, and I think I had 4.
What are the
Nobody wanted them. We got them for other people, and nobody wanted them.
What are
so
the,
so
mac-
naturally we couldn't let it
That
go
was
to waste.
unbelievable.
What are the macros on that?
I don't know. I threw up.
It's like 4
Exponential.
I threw up.
Well,
I threw up the next day.
you were also.
I had some alcohol involved,
Oh,
but
here we
I
go.
threw up. Great experience though.
Yeah,
Other than
yeah.
the throwing up.
Did you also? We also got the Napoleon shakes, right? No,
I don't
that was
remember.
the night, bro. Dude, that was the night that we ordered them and forgot them.
Or they didn't give them to us.
They didn't give them to us.
and we were just
But
pissed off.
In-N-Out just absolutely stand up. We called them. They took our word for it, and they gave us vouchers for it, which is who's
That's all
doing that?
That's
Well,
all you can do.
Let's talk about this then. If you like, you're saying everything In-N-Out's goated.
No,
Okay.
fries are terrible.
Okay. That's where I was gonna go next.
But people
Cardboard.
always say that.
I don't like the cheese sauce. I don't like the cheese sauce on there either. People say, "Oh, well, you got to get the fries animal style," and I'm like,
Well, they say that their fries are so bad that you have to doctor them up to make them good. Which right?
that should just tell you that the fries are so bad.
"Just
Yeah.
go get the burgers. The burgers
Yeah,
are
yeah.
goated."
But how do you mess up French fries? I think I could cook better French fries than that. Maybe they just don't
I
put.
don't know.
They just put the value in the burger. I don't know.
It's a
I don't
big
know.
miss.
Yeah, I don't know.
Freddy's though, Merb.
Yeah, that's
Freddy's a great take.
Wasn't expecting
So you
that.
guys don't have any problem with that?
I was gonna have a franchise as one of my better burgers, but I wanted to have like a local place.
Okay,
But
give
I don't
us
have I don't have a problem with that.
give us a local place. Give us yours.
The place I had, and this isn't. I think there's chain restaurants that are better, but the best local burger I have is Stella's.
I've
it's
never been there.
It's
I
in
don't
Bellevue.
think. Oh no, I have been there.
It's kind of like a
It's all right.
legendary spot.
They do wings too, right?
Yep, but I'm a portion guy, and it was just a big burger. So
Stella's
maybe
world
that's why I'm a
famous.
little.
They have a challenge.
Yeah,
They
I've
have a
been-
challenge.
I've
Right?
been in-
Dude, it just burned down.
really.
I'm pretty sure it just burned down. In the comments, say if it burned down. If you're watching, I'm pretty sure Stella's burnt down.
Does that say they're like 6.5 ounce? They're big burgers, right? I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't. Yeah, our 6.5 hand pressed, fresh, never frozen ground beef patties are served with Rotella's hamburger bun, delivered fresh every morning. Is this an ad? It might be, with lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and real mayo. So mayo,
Yeah,
you
temporarily.
like mayo on your burger always?
Is that a hot take?
It's
I don't
not a
know.
hot
Yes,
take.
I like mayo on
It's
my
a
burger.
different
And
style.
I like a buttload of pickles.
What kind? Because Freddy's they'll give you 2 long cut, which you'll never find that really.
I don't like the long cuts on my burger. Will I eat them?
Yeah.
Absolutely, because they slide off.
Dude, look at this. Stella's is close to further than Otis.
Man,
That's crazy.
do they need to rebuild or did not?
Wait, hold on.
That's somebody else. There we go.
Is this it?
Ooh.
Yeah, bad fire.
Oh no.
Get the cookies out of here.
Get Pitchfork Dave up here.
What does this say? Anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Side tangent.
No, but they have big burgers. They're solid. They're nothing crazy, but I'm a big quantity guy. Pretty good. That's a local spot.
B.
Yeah. Omaha. Best burger for me. Charred burger. You ever been?
That's like bougie, right?
Yeah.
I've been.
Wagyu.
It's all right, bro.
It's Wagyu.
Is it
Japanese
seared?
American? No, it's Wagyu beef. So it's a different style burger than all both of you. I just like it. I like the texture. It might be a chain. I think it's a chain.
It's like bougie, right?
It's
a
like,
little bit more
actually,
expensive.
it's an Omaha one, but
Yeah.
I like it.
It's all right, bro.
He's got a say what you got to say.
It's just okay. Like,
For the price or what?
it's expensive.
It's not that expensive.
It's expensive.
Well, I got a hot take.
Go ahead.
When was the last time you guys have had a Sonic burger?
I used to.
Never.
Sonic burgers.
I bought it one time and started burping it up.
Did you have a smash burger?
No, I didn't.
Because those are good. It actually has a buttery, flaky, crispy, crunchy crust on it.
So
Underrated.
your take is that burger's good because the bun's good? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just no.
You said buttery, flaky crust. Are you talking
on-
about the smash?
yes. That is a.
That's
also
why
a topic.
Freddy's is dialed.
The smash burger, like the style of burger, is the best. You want me to back it with science? You know why?
Yes.
Because they're pressing it down, right? It creates a Maillard reaction, which creates a better crust, a bigger crisp,
Are you looking
and
this
better
up on
flavor.
Buddy's
No, I just
pulling
know
stuff
it.
out of his wazoo.
No, this is 100% fact. I didn't have to look it up. I have no notes in front of me. I know it to be true because I've lived it.
You trying to go science on us?
I'm just when I make a claim, I like to back it up with facts. People like facts over fiction.
Buddy,
Does that make sense?
Buddy's locked.
Look it up, Merp.
Buddy's
Maillard
doing
reaction.
metaphors.
Maillard reaction.
Get out of my yard.
Get out of my yard. When you press the beef into the pan, it has a reaction to the friction. That's why they smash it.
Speaking of friction, B, I don't know about that chard take. I mean,
Go ahead and say your rebuttal. All you said was, "It's all right."
My rebuttal
Say what
is
your rebuttal is.
my rebuttal is
It's
just
Wagyu
not
beef.
That means that there's more fat infused into the meat.
That means
Fat-
that there's more flavor.
Fat's good.
Flavor in the
Does
beef.
Does it have bacon on it or what
I don't
kind?
think
It's
I don't think it
premium
mattered.
beef.
It's
It's your take.
Hey, I haven't had it. I'll have to have it. I'll have to try it.
It's one of those burgers where when you just bite it, it just it almost melts in your mouth because it's so juicy.
Like you don't even have to chew it.
Well, it's so juicy and it's Wagyu and it's Japanese American
I thought you were
fused
going to say
blend.
something else.
I don't know about that.
I'll tell you this: the sides at that place are great.
The sides are dialed. I got the fried
That-
pickles. The fried
hey,
pickles are goated.
That's got to bump up. Just honestly, you can say what you want, but if the sides are even better, that might just bump it up a half point.
Is the best appetizer fried pickles with a bucket of ranch? That's my number one appetizer. of
Okay.
all time.
We're not getting down that tangent, but I do want to point out if Parksy, if you're watching,
He's probably not.
It's not Cheesecake Factory. Or what?
Yeah, one time I had an argument with B's friend, our friend, about Cheesecake Factory for like. He asked me what did he say? What's the best place to eat in Omaha? I was
No,
like, I don't
what's
know.
your favorite type of cuisine? And Cooper's answer was the Cheesecake Factory, which is not an option
Hey,
for an answer.
hold
It's not
on.
even an option.
Yes, it is. You know why? 'Cause
Type
it's
of cuisine.
diverse. It's diverse.
No, that's
got
a type of
everything.
restaurant, not cuisine.
Type of cuisine would be like
Mexican,
Asian,
Asian fusion,
That's
American.
what you said.
I don't think that's right.
That's, I
I
remember
don't
like
think
it
he
was.
asked what your favorite cuisine is.
That's why it's so funny because that's not an option for an answer. That's why. And
Buddy-
you were also like this.
Buddy went to Cheesecake Factory on Valentine's Day. Don't act like you don't like it, bud.
Cheesecake Factory's
I'm
gas.
kidding.
That's not what we're
Versatile.
saying.
Versatile. That's funny. That was
Speaking of Cheesecake Factory and cheese, we're moving on to pizza.
oh, what do I have for this?
B, go first.
All right. Virtuoso Pizza by David Lasoli in Benson.
That's on my
Nebraska.
list.
It's
Have
it's
you actually
thin
had
crust.
it?
Yeah, it's good.
Pretty good.
How would you describe it?
It's
Is that what you're
thin.
gonna say?
Yes, I have
it's
it
like
on my
thin,
list.
Thin
Look,
New York style.
I live
am a
there.
huge. You get that there?
I've gotten it.
I am a huge thin crust pizza guy. I want a pie that is so thin crust that I can blast the whole thing. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe almost.
Dude, their slices are like this big, too.
I know, but you know when you just get a thin and crispy that you just
Yeah.
can butter your biscuit with?
But
I
he's
don't
Dave
wanna-
Portnoy
I mean,
2.0.
I like the deep dish. I like the thick crust, but it's like,
hey, this is coming from a guy that used to love Little Caesars, so I got to congratulate you. You've come
it's
a
not
long
that
way.
I like Little Caesars. It's that when you
It's the most affordable.
no, when that's what you get growing up, it's just nostalgic. But
Hey, when they're hot and ready,
crust.
they're not bad.
Hey, thank you.
No. I'm taking a $2 Jack's Pizza over. Not kidding.
That's the dumbest take.
Have
I've
you
ever
had a
heard.
Jack's Pizza?
Yes, I've had a Jack's Pizza. I'm not weird.
I'd look into it. They're way better than Little Caesars.
Okay, so you're saying
Okay.
thin crust over deep dish for sure.
100%.
What about so people say that the cut of it makes the pizza taste better.
So
When it's cut into squares, people say that when it's cut into squares, people say that makes the pizza taste better. What do you think?
I've actually had thin crust square cut pizza before.
What do you think?
Isn't that crazy? About you're asking me about the cut?
Does the cut make the pizza better or worse?
You want me to go first?
No, you can go. I'm trying to make a good answer.
I think so. Personally, I'm not a big crust guy. So, I mean, there's some
Go.
science behind this
Fair,
too.
that's fair.
What?
So you eat a slice of pizza and then you got the crust. And if it's good crust, it's like, I'll eat the crust, but you're just wasting space. Something about the square or rectangle pizza, I can literally I can just go in on the middle of the pizza and have as much.
You still waste the crust.
No, there's no crust on the middle pieces because it's a square.
But you're only eating the middle though. It still comes in a circle. You just cut them square.
Oh, but sometimes they make rectangular pizzas.
You're talking about a
you're
deep, that's a
talking about
deep dish style
Yeah.
pizza.
No, but like Johnny Sortino's, when it's a huge pizza and it
that's a
comes down in
square.
squares, I'll leave the outer pieces to other those people can have those.
Those pieces.
I
can
go for
buzz
the
off.
middle. I could literally eat
So-
like 15 of them
Okay.
because it's just pizza. I'm not wasting space
So
with the
answer
crust.
But does it change the taste of the pizza?
It's better. better.
Okay, he says that.
100%.
What do you
You're
think?
saying that square's better?
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Is that a hot take?
I don't actually think it's probably a placebo. I think if I had a perfect pizza, I want it to be a triangle pizza. I don't dislike square cut. I don't think it tastes better or worse. How hard is it to find a thin crust square?
Thin crust square?
Not common. That's all I
It's
got to say.
not
to
common.
that.
It's
That's
not
the thing.
common.
What do you think, Merp? What
But
do you
I-
think?
So, and this is another conversation because the correct way to eat pizza is you fold it in half. And when you do that with a pizza that's cut in squares, you can't
It all
because it
falls.
all just mushes out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's a good point.
I mean, I feel like my claim is better though.
another thing too, I don't like. I like to use the crust as a buffer between my hands and my mouth. I might not eat the crust, but I use it to eat majority of the pizza.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It
If I'm
makes
eating
sense.
if I'm eating a piece, I'm literally touching every single angle of that pizza. You get what I'm saying?
That leads into my next point.
Go ahead.
Go
Best way to eat a square pizza is down on a plate
With the
with
fork.
a bucket of ranch and a fork.
Oh, I was going to say fork.
That is the
Square-
best.
That's a controversial take.
No, that is the. Think about it. I'm back.
Look at the chat just absolutely light up right now.
What
that
does
would
it
be
say? What does
that
it
would be
say?
so funny. Bing 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 bing.
Think about it though.
Terrible take. Terrible take.
So when you're sitting there fiddle farting with the crust, do you eat it? Like, do you eat the crust or you just throw it to the side?
No, I throw it to the side. That's because I use it to bite it.
That's
It's
fair.
a utensil.
It's like a utensil. It's a buffer between my hands and my mouth.
But you're further proving my point. When I have a square piece that doesn't have crust, I'm getting all of it. I'm getting
You're still wasting the crust, bro.
how? How am I wasting?
You're just
the crust?
not eating it.
No, but somebody else can eat it. Somebody else eats it. I'm
Dude.
telling you what piece I go for.
You got a whole pie to yourself.
Oh, then you just feed it to the dog. But I'm still. I'm not wasting my time eating the crust. It's
so
like, it's like-
basically, you're saying that when you get a square, you're eating, you get less pie, because
what do you mean? I get less pie.
you're throwing away half the pie to the dog.
Do you eat the crust? I know you don't.
No, I don't eat the
See,
crust.
exactly.
It doesn't
we got
matter.
3
It-
dudes that don't eat
Okay,
the crust.
no, hey, it doesn't matter because it's a circle.
Yeah.
It's a circle and it's cut like this. So that on the outer rim, there are little pieces of
Yeah,
the pie that have crust and pizza.
and sometimes it's
Those-
just crust.
And sometimes it's just crust,
Literally, it's like
but there is a little bit of pizza that's being wasted.
Yeah.
And we don't do that.
we don't waste food.
Not
Cooper.
now. Not ever.
And so thank you for all joining us while we have an intervention where we tell Cooper that he's bougie.
I'm not bougie. I made a claim and then I backed up why it is the way it is.
So your claim is that you're wasting food.
No, my claim is that the less crust involved.
That's what
Yeah, I'm answering. The less crust involved, aka rectangular pizza. And I put it in like a group setting, like I said.
It's party cut.
Party cut. Yeah. People can have the outer crust. I'll probably have like 10 squares of just
10.
It's all pizza. No crust. None of that trying not to get sauce on you. Give me a bucket of ranch on the side with the fork. I mean, you seem like you agreed with that.
What I'm saying is that
that's how you eat it. I know how you eat pizza.
Whoa.
What I'm saying is that you discard the crust. What I'm saying is you could be using it to your advantage.
That's a good point.
You literally just said you discard the crust too.
I discard the crust too, but I use it
to
eat the pizza.
I don't need it. I don't need to use it. I'm using a fork and dipping it in a bucket of ranch the size of this mug.
The ranch is
that's a hot take in itself. Is your place Virtuosos as well?
I had it on my list. This is
number one. We're looking for number one.
Number one, you would know what this is, but you won't. It's called Ice House Pizza.
Oh, dude.
Is that yours?
No, it's not, but that's good. That's a throwback.
I don't know why I was like, what pizza is local that it's like not a chain restaurant? Ice House Pizza. It's more of a bar pizza. It's like it's
that's a good take.
Loaded up with toppings. I like meat.
If you're looking to walk out of the restaurant without grease all over your hands and your face, don't go here.
Dude,
they load the pizzas up.
Yeah,
it's I respect that.
It's almost falling off.
I appreciate that.
Like
I appreciate that.
Dude, it's so good.
I appreciate that.
Look up an all meat. Get an all meat up on the screen.
That's got to be $29.99.
But that's another point. Pizza's getting out of hand. Mine is you guys are gonna hate this.
This is gonna be
and everybody's gonna hate this. But this is you can't lie. Casey's gas station.
I don't hate that.
Casey's gas station.
What? Hold on. What kind?
Plain pepperoni. If I'm going balling on a budget, I'm going plain pepperoni.
Dude, what about the breakfast pizza? Are you out of your mind?
Breakfast pizza is another level.
He's out of his mind.
But if mind-boggling,
dude, that breakfast pizza is so good.
The breakfast pizza is elite, top tier. But I
was going to comment on the Casey's pizza, but go ahead.
Just the basic pepperoni is elite.
Gotta damp the napkins on it for sure.
Gotta damp the napkins on it, but that's a sign of a good pizza.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
What do you got?
I was going to comment on the Casey's pizza.
What do you got?
Casey's pizza is good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not great.
It's elite.
No. Casey's pizza to me is one of those pizzas that I eat, and I'm just missing that. When I eat it, I'm just like, I just didn't get the quality that I'm looking for. For an elite pizza, it's elite. It's a great, maybe above average pizza, but for an elite pizza, I'm just missing a little something.
I think their pepperoni and their regular ones are mid.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if you're going to talk to me about the breakfast pizza, nobody's doing that in the game.
Okay. So what a great product.
That's unlike anything.
Why doesn't anybody else make that?
It's the cheese sauce as the sauce.
Yeah.
That's
it's
elite.
Like a gravy cheese, and it's got breakfast sausage and egg. And that pizza, I will eat the crust. I don't know why.
We got him to eat the crust.
It's good.
That's why I like Casey's, because you can eat the crust. The crust is the best.
Maybe this is I don't want to go off a tangent, but stuffed crust or alternate crusts. What do you think,
dude?
Like, are you eating?
I'm not paying extra for it. I'm not paying extra for it.
Now that I've got a job, I think I would pay extra for stuffed crust.
Oh,
dude,
my goodness!
Growing up, I had regular pizza, and then somebody's like parents bought us a stuffed crust pizza, and I like, like certain things from your childhood you still remember to this day.
Little Caesars pizza, yeah.
Oh man, stuffed crust is like that is right up my alley. It's like you take something that's so mid, like I'm not interested in bland old crust, and you stuff it with cheese. Maybe give me a side of marinara.
But now they're just getting crazy. They'll do pretzel crust. They'll do the stuff. They'll do the garlic. They'll do everything.
Yeah.
I don't order out much pizza. I think we all actually gave pretty good ones.
It's a good take.
Virtuoso is pretty good.
Good. Yeah.
One of them I got was not very good. The other one was good.
So.
Really quick before we transition to best tacos and burritos, what did you guys get at Virtuosos?
I just got the.
They have names for them.
Yeah, I can't.
One of
remember.
them was a white. I got a white one that was like
I look the menu up.
It was like a parm white one. It was okay, and then the all meat one was good.
I think just the standard pizza, you don't need to get crazy with it. Is typically you can't go wrong because it's just that's how it's supposed to be.
Standard pizza, meaning pepperoni,
pepperoni, hamburger, cheese. If you like to go.
What makes a pizza? The sauce or the crust?
I like the sauce, the cheese,
sauce and cheese.
Start
and
naming.
toppings.
Just name everything.
Sauce, cheese.
What makes a good
crust.
pizza? What makes a good pizza is the topping, the sauce, the crust.
For me, I'm a big meat guy. No pause. If I get a cheese pizza, I'm not really interested. Like, what's a cheese pizza?
What's the point?
What's the point?
You're telling me if you had nothing,
go eat
and
bread.
Gave you a cheese pizza, you wouldn't eat it.
That's exactly not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying if I had it, like cheese pizza doesn't really do it for me. What's the point?
Go heat up a piece of cheese on some bread.
Yeah, it's like I don't really see the benefit of that. So for me, it's the topping specifically. Again, pause. Meat. I like loaded up with meat.
Best tacos and burritos. Coop, you got to go first. I went first last time, and then B, you got to go first.
So
best tacos.
We're saying Mexican food?
Best tacos and burritos.
Okay. Let me pull up my notes. I thought we said best Mexican, but
well, what do you got?
That's up for discussion. I got a few. I think you guys know my answer here. I thought we were doing best fries. Okay, hold on. Let me think.
Dudes.
Okay.
It's lost.
Obviously, I'm going to say Abelardo's. I think that place is incredible. And that's coming from somebody who's tried Mexican food in other states. I think it's exceptional.
Have you tried Mexican food
anywhere
in Mexico?
Yes. It tastes like American food.
Yeah, that's
because we're on a resort. I went to this place in Lincoln. I know we're doing Omaha. It was called Copal. Very good. Maybe we could tag them or something. Very good.
How do you spell it?
Copal.
Cooper.
It was very good. They loaded me up with the thing that makes burritos or tacos the best to me is when they marinate either the steak or the chicken in something. I got this marinated chicken. It was like almost Abelardo's-esque. And I got a
everything's compared to Abelardo's.
Abelardo's is the goat for you, though.
I think it is. I think it is. I mean, you like Abelardo's, don't you?
Abelardo's is just that spot that's just steady Eddie.
Your pregnant wife had to get it like every day because it was that good.
Yeah, right? Sometimes it's the only thing that'll scratch that itch.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's open late at nights as well.
Late at nights, it's very consistent. You know what you're going to get every time. It's kind of like the McDonald's of burritos.
So I heard it's the McDonald's of Mexican food.
Yeah. You don't like it?
I don't not like it. I think it's good.
Have you ever had their queso?
I think the queso burritos and
good.
Tacos are very good.
They're fire.
Is it number one for you? Who's your number one?
No. You guys are going to hate my number one.
I don't know.
You're going to absolutely hate it.
Oh, no. What, are you going to say Taco Bell?
No. But this is very Tex-Mex-esque.
Oh, that's good.
Mexican food.
Oh, you're going to say La Mesa?
LB's.
Ooh,
I haven't been there in a long time.
I think you guys might hate it.
I think we had a bad experience there,
dude. That is.
I think
the legendary spot for me.
I think that was the last time that we were there was with you.
I don't think you guys liked it, and you never went back.
Yeah,
I just remember I ordered something and they gave me like a side of beans that looked like they took like dog food. It looked like dog food.
That's what refried beans looks like.
Yeah, but it was something. I'm pretty sure like. When you tilted the plate, it didn't slide at all.
Yeah, I was like GMO'd, but that was a bad experience. I know people do love that place.
People do love that place.
It's very like just straight, not authentic, but it's
not
really
authentic,
good.
but very
you get
good.
Big portions, very good.
Mine might be a hot take. It's a breakfast burrito. I'm going Saddle Creek Breakfast Club. Best burrito I've ever had. It's a breakfast burrito. It's so good.
Can you put on the screen?
What are the toppings?
So it's eggs because it's breakfast, and then you got potato, you got avocado, and they have this
crema.
Crema. It's chorizo,
dude. That's what
which is an absolute game changer.
I was just gonna say. So this guy knows good breakfast spots. He put me on a few. I went to one, and that was the best breakfast burrito I've ever had.
You have to try this.
But it also had chorizo in it. The breakfast burrito. This one.
You have to try this.
Mark, can you put it on the screen?
What? Yeah, sure.
Just the Saddle Creek breakfast burrito. Just to give everybody a little.
So
you can get a taste.
I went to a place in north-ish Omaha called Good Looking, and they also had a breakfast burrito that is the best breakfast burrito I have ever put in my mouth. Maybe one of the best burritos, period.
Was it
This
moist?
is it right here.
It was very moist.
This is it right here.
Yeah,
Hold
click
on.
images and
Let
then
me see if I can get on here.
it should.
I don't know if we're gonna get blasted for copyright, but whatever.
Did you type in burrito?
This is it right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, they
This
got
is
an
it.
actual image of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
can you
is it.
zoom on that, Merb?
Just a guy.
I don't know who this guy is.
Steak?
Oh, he's zooming. It's
No.
got steak, or is that chorizo?
This ain't it. This ain't it.
That looks
that's-
fire as
that's
well.
Steak,
That looks fire.
but it's really good. And this, you have to get this.
What is that?
Okay.
Avocado?
It's like an avocado crema,
Crema?
salsa. It's so good. So good.
What did you say the other day, B? You don't like spending money on breakfast food?
Well, are we going to talk about breakfast? No, I'll go through.
No,
my
we're going
point.
burritos. We're
Yeah.
going burritos. We got to keep moving.
Dude, so your favorite burrito has chorizo and my favorite burrito has chorizo. So is chorizo slept on, or how's that happen?
Chorizo, I feel like, is very slept
What even
on.
is chorizo? I didn't
like
even
a
know I
sausage.
liked it until I had
Yeah,
that
look it up.
burrito.
I don't know.
It's like spicy meat, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Speaking of breakfast, what do you guys got?
Go first, Mark.
Best breakfast?
Best breakfast? So Cooper mentioned, I know ball when it comes to breakfast food. My wife and I, Gina, we would go to breakfast every Saturday, and we had a ranking system
Oh my goodness.
back before we had a child.
Oh my goodness.
But we would go every Saturday, and we'd had a ranking system, and it ranked the service, the
Quality?
not the quality of the food, yes, the quality of the food, the quality of the drink, and then I forget what the last one was, but it was kind of like it's value, the
Like
price,
price?
and what you got for it.
Yeah.
So it's value.
Big value guy.
Number one, not even close. Good Evans, shepherd's pie.
Ooh.
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
That place is fire.
If you like a big breakfast, now I'll preface this with,
I think big breakfast is everything.
I'm a savory guy, so I like it. I like.
Yeah.
If you don't know what savory is, it's whatever.
So shepherd's pie, like that, like mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna see if I can pull a picture.
Yeah,
of it.
I've been there with you before. and I've
Shepherd's
never
pie.
seen you
It's
get
like
that.
no, I get it every time.
Really?
I get it every time.
What the?
This is it right here, but
Is it like a pot pie, basically?
it's like a pot pie, but it's like a crispy little crust thing with like gravy, and it's just got a whole bunch of goodness on it.
And it's big, right?
It's
I
huge.
can read what the
It's
definition
so
of it
big.
is.
Go ahead.
It's a savory casserole consisting of a bottom layer of minced meat, either lamb or beef. That's common, and vegetables, typically onions, carrots, peas, simmered in gravy.
Yeah.
Simmered in gravy.
We gotta get. Hold on.
What else on the planet is simmered in gravy?
I think a staple of a good breakfast is some sort of gravy involved.
It's topped with creamy mashed potatoes, often cheddar or Parmesan, topped with a baked until golden, buttery,
Okay,
and flaky.
yeah.
Okay, it's okay. So it's called the GE breakfast pie, but it's puff pastry, hash browns, quinoa,
Noah who?
the spinach blend. They need to put the picture up here because it's so good. And then it's a mixture of all this other stuff: sausage gravy, 2 eggs with green onions. So good. If you're looking for a great breakfast spot,
Chicken fried steak and eggs. That's my
You
order
got-
down below.
you gotta go.
Same price, might be bigger than yours. That
It's not. It's just not.
dude,
This is
what do
the
you
biggest.
mean? The chicken fried steak they give you out there is like as big as my head.
I got it right here.
Dude, that's the best. Is that the best breakfast order?
Chicken fried steak.
It's up
Chicken
there.
fried
I
steak
think
and
this
eggs with
might-
hash. Give me 2 chocolate chip pancakes on the side when I'm feeling flaky.
BMAC,
Best
go.
order.
Best
That'll be-
breakfast.
Dude, do you really want me to go next?
I can go.
You
What do
should go. You should go.
Why you don't have a good spot?
No, I have a. Just go.
My favorite black. It has to be that one place. That was the best thing.
Good
I've ever-
looking?
Yeah, good looking. I went there.
It's really good. It's
it
really
was
good.
kind of an interesting setup. You have to go in and like stand in line to
I
get your.
hate that.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm not a fan of that. I almost walked out. I had never been there before. I went in and there was a long line and I was like, you have to order and then sit down. That's kind of stupid. And I almost walked out, but the line moved fast and we ended up staying, and I'm glad I did because they had the best breakfast burrito I've ever had. My fiance got some sort of breakfast sandwich and she said it's the best thing she've ever had. And then my parents got something and they said it was awesome. And they had good coffee.
So are these
This is it?
breakfast
That's the
places
burrito?
only open to like 2?
It's like 11 to 2. It's kind of stupid.
No, this one's 7 a.m. to 2.
I went there the other day at like I think I went at like 8 a.m. and on a Sunday before church, and the line was like around the inside of the restaurant.
Seriously.
So I walked in and then walked right back out. But that's a sign of a good restaurant. You gotta get there early.
I don't like it when you do the thing where you just order and they bring it to you. I'm not a fan of that.
But in terms of the food, it's some of the best I've ever had. And
it's
they
really
had
good.
Pickled onions and then a good crema salsa to dip it in.
It's really good.
Come on.
B's got a smirk on his face.
Throw a wrench in it. This is a new development, guys.
Is he gonna say Village Inn?
No. I'm gonna say something probably worse.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, just
we're
to
gonna
preface,
get canceled.
No. Just to preface, I don't honestly like going out to eat for breakfast. The only time I do that is when I'm invited to go out to eat for breakfast. We can get into that
what are you
after
gonna
my
say,
take.
Casey's breakfast
No,
pizza?
after my take. This is a very new development based off an overall financial. It's like overall just the experience,
best value.
The taste is good, value, like you said before. Hy-Vee breakfast.
What? B.
Have you ever had it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. That's mid, bro.
It's $8.
It's
Okay,
$8.
okay.
Hy-Vee breakfast.
Yes, I preface this. Okay, this is a new development. I just went to listen. I just went to Village
You're
Inn.
gonna get us canceled.
That's fine. Cancel me. We just went to Village Inn. Okay.
Even Ronnie can't believe it.
The
dog just went when he said Hy-Vee breakfast. The dog went.
We just went to Village Inn. Okay. We had all that stuff. I went to Hy-Vee the next day on Sunday. The price half.
Is it a buffet?
The pancakes were better. So many things were
than VI.
Yes. How is that possible?
Was it a buffet?
Dude, it's new, bro. I think they revamped it.
Oh, they took it to corporate and made it better. Okay,
dude. I don't know when the last time you guys had it, but it was like $8.95 for an eggnormous burrito that was this big and like pancakes.
A breakfast burrito?
With sauces, sour cream, and a salsa.
Which location did you go to?
I don't know. I think they're all vamped up now.
Really?
So they revamped. Check out the menu.
You know what they did?
We have to go.
You know what they did?
We have to go. You've created something here, and we have to go.
I mean, again, I'll go into my rant though after this. Like, okay, breakfast spots, right?
Yeah.
Why would I go pay a bunch of money to go eat eggs, toast, bacon when you can? I feel like that's something you can make really good at. You can
make it at home.
I agree.
So if you're gonna do that, don't tell me you want to go out to kind of go eat breakfast.
Yeah, I think it's stupid when somebody gets like a traditional I'll get eggs with hash browns and bacon. It's like what are we doing?
If you're gonna tell me you're gonna get a shepherd's pie,
speaking to the mic.
If you're gonna tell me I'm gonna get a shepherd's pie for breakfast, let's go out to breakfast.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna make that.
Or
that's my point.
Or
breakfast burrito,
chicken fried steak,
the chicken fried steak. Yeah.
I mean that's something
just
you're probably
drenched in gravy, or an Abelardo's breakfast burrito. I could throw that in there too. Very versatile. I had one. I mean, our boss catered that in for lunch today, and I had 1.5 of them.
I mean, I just think that
Sounds insane.
Breakfast is kind of overrated in that sense. If you can't make a good breakfast, like even
you need to go out.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah, it's not hard to make a good breakfast.
I feel like how do you mess up breakfast?
No, it's hard to mess up
French toast.
Yeah,
burn it. I guess that's the only way.
I think like other forms of food. You said this the other night.
Yes.
Other forms of food are harder to get right.
Like an exquisite pasta. I feel like that just take even a pizza.
Yeah.
Cooking an exquisite pizza is like it's tough
harder
to do. Cooking eggs, I can do that pretty okay.
Man, like 45 seconds.
That's just my rant. Do you guys have any comment on that?
I would love to try the Hy-Vee.
We got to try the Hy-Vee. We have to try it.
I've never heard. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I told you this is a new development.
You know what that's called? Back to formula. They took it back to formula.
They went back to the drawing board.
That's a Spider-Man reference.
Spider-Man quote. Back to formula. I'd love to try it. So how big was this burrito?
It was pretty big. Big. And they cut it. And then you get to put some salsa on it.
So
dude, the pancakes,
just like
I'll die by this.
I'm interested.
The pancakes are whatever they got, whatever they might have went on the black market and got something.
Got a
that's
recipe.
the only thing that I can think of.
They got to have some illegal dye in there or something.
We had to go out to eat with our grandpa. Or we went out to eat with everybody. We had the pancakes at Village Inn. They're very good. Went to Hy-Vee with. I was astonished. I don't know what to say.
Is there even like a menu for it?
Yeah.
What do you got to do?
It's
like on the secret menu or something.
It's on the dark web.
It's off menu.
You got it off the dark web.
All right,
I've only
guys.
had high chai.
All right, guys.
What a curveball.
What a curveball. That's a wrap on the food debate.
Wait, I thought we were going to go best wings.
No, we can go underrated, overrated, or we can just move on.
We're going to move on.
Okay.
That's a wrap on the food debate. B, we're going to we're gonna have to try this out before we take any more recommendations from you. But before we get into the Bible study, real quick, if you're watching and you made it this far, hit the subscribe button. Follow us on socials. Check out the merch. This one right here, and this one right here. We have a ton of stuff. We got a mug. We got this hat here that I'm wearing here. If you have a big head, these hats actually fit around your head. They don't sit just on top. So we've got high quality stuff. Links are going to be in the description. So check all that stuff out. All right, let's get into it. Bible study, Matthews 1-3. You guys got anything, or you want me to kick it off? Matthew.
Yeah, go ahead, Merv.
Matthew 1 is pretty interesting. So a little bit of background on Matthew. So he was a tax collector. So he's very detail oriented, very efficient with his words. So if you notice, like the chapters aren't super long. So he only shares the details that he feels like are important to that time. So it starts with the genealogy. And a couple things that I got from the genealogy that I thought were interesting was, number one, that Joseph is not listed as Jesus's father, but as the husband of Mary.
So they don't explicitly state that?
They don't say Joseph, Jesus's father.
Yeah.
They say Joseph, the husband of Mary.
Well, were they even married at that point?
They were not. They were like engaged.
Yeah.
There's another word for it.
Is, yeah.
There's another Greek term for it, but it's like a pre-engagement. So like they're squared up to get married at that point. So they essentially they had, if I'm remembering this correctly, and I might get cooked in the chat, but they had like a pre-engagement period. So they're in that period.
And so it's Joseph's, they're going to get married, right?
They're going to get married.
But then she gets pregnant.
She gets pregnant with Jesus.
Which is crazy.
Crazy. And honestly, I totally understand in the story, Joseph is like going to break it off and be like, hey, like, let's just be done and let's make this go away quietly. Right?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, we behind the scenes, we kind of need to break this off.
Yeah, like let's just, it's not a big deal. Like it stinks for the situation, but and then I don't know how familiar you guys are with the story. And then an angel comes to Joseph and says, the Holy Spirit has given Mary a baby. He's going to be the Son of God, who is the Messiah. Et cetera, et cetera.
A Virgin Mary. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's a virgin. Yeah, so they'd never performed in intimacy that way.
I wonder if people doubt that because of how crazy that is.
Well, it's actually pretty common that people actually try to discredit and say that Jesus is not
born
the Messiah.
Yeah,
because it's impossible to get pregnant without the intimacy aspect of it. But that's just the point.
I think people always like to relate stuff back to science. So it's like, that's not possible, so it can't be true.
Right.
But you'll learn the more you dig into God's word.
As a guy, your fiance, whatever stage, comes to you and says that she's pregnant. Like, what are your thoughts at that?
Furious.
And you obviously know you weren't intimate. So it's like,
you're
pissed.
Yeah.
That's like a normal reaction.
So and I think
that he stayed with.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And honestly, like, it had to have been, in my opinion, it had to be like, when you see an angel, you know that you see an angel. Like, so like when that angel came and talked to Joseph, it's like, hey, bro, like your wife or your fiance is going to give birth to the Son of Man who's going to be the Messiah. It wasn't like a dream. Like, Joseph was not like, oh, I just had a dream and this didn't really happen. Like, he knew, like, this is an angel and this is legit. No, I would be furious. I would be furious. I would not handle that very well.
So, I mean, basically you would think that your wife cheated on you, your future wife. That's what your initial thoughts would most likely be. which is tough.
So Matthew talks about like
Matthew 1, yep.
Matthew 1 starts to talk about like how Jesus came to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are
you getting ready to move on?
No,
because I
not
got
necessarily.
I got stuff on the genealogy.
Keep going. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good. I just didn't want to move on from this because there is the genealogy is what it starts off with, and a lot of people skip over it. So I did just want to talk about it. So the importance of it also is that the Messiah. So, like I said, Matthew is tax collector, very detail oriented. So he took the time to look back because in the prophecy of the Old Testament on who the Messiah was going to be and how you would know he was the Messiah is that he would come through the line of Abraham. Mm-hmm. So that's the point. That's the purpose.
That's crazy.
That's the purpose of it, because Matthew's like, hey, this is the Messiah, and here's why. Here's the proof, because he came from the line of Abraham, the genealogy of Abraham.
That is
so
insane.
He's like, he starts with Abraham and then he goes.
So it's like literally a prophecy being fulfilled.
Well, he's explaining it.
Yeah.
He's explaining it.
I was going to add, I think my overall summary, I'm not going to go into depth, but my overall summary of Matthew is the prophecies that have been fulfilled.
Oh, yeah,
you can go through. There's like so many of them
for sure
in just the 3 chapters.
Kind of seems like that. Because like I said, I mean, Matthew is very efficient with his words. Like he kind of breezes through everything and does the important things. And I think a lot of exactly what you said is true. Like he hits hard on the prophecies and the miracles for sure.
Yeah, that's what my notes
behold,
says.
a virgin, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son. That was a prophecy, the book of Isaiah,
right?
I believe. So.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I have in my notes. God keeps promises across centuries. That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then hidden in that list are 4 women who had no business being in the lineage. Rahab was a prostitute. Ruth was a foreign outsider. Bathsheba was connected to adultery, and Tamar's story is even more complicated than all of them. So it's very interesting that there's only I think there's 5 women listed there.
Yeah.
One of them's Mary, and the other 4 are these 4 here.
I got somebody named Salmon in here. Who's that?
I don't know.
It says what and what does begat mean? Salmon begat Rashab.
That means married, I believe, or something. Something to do with.
Yeah.
I mean, I could look it up.
There's a reason for it. I was looking. There's a reason it says beget, but I think that the reason that those women are in there kind of randomly is because, so like when you think of the genealogy of God in the flesh, like you think to outsiders who don't know, have anything to do or know or knowledge of religion at all, or Jesus at all, or God at all, you would think you have to be perfect.
Exactly.
When you're in that genealogy and when you're in the presence of God, you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay to pursue that, but I think the reality of it is, and this kind of proves that point, is that you don't have to be perfect. And Jesus actually aligns himself and is a descendant of people who are not perfect, and actually who, one was a prostitute and one was connected to adultery.
Yeah.
And those can be argued as some of the worst sins that can be committed.
Some of these big biblical figures were like Moses was a murderer, right?
He killed someone. He killed someone.
Yeah. That's murder. It's just great.
Yeah. We can get into that, but
yeah, you never know what or who God can use.
Yeah, I think that's the point here that I got from that in my research, because those 4 women kind of stuck out randomly. Everything else is the men, and then you have these 4 random women in there.
Yeah. And we talked about this last time. No matter like what you've done or what you may be going through, who you are or who you think you are, like God is standing right behind you. And if you allow him to use you, it doesn't matter what you've done, who you think you are. You know, I think some people, we talked about it last time, struggle with whatever their sin is, sexuality, whatever. Right.
Right. I mean, there's a endless list of sins, but yeah. It's like going, I say this all the time. It's like when you pray and when you go to church, it's like going to the gym. You don't go to the gym buff and strong, and you go there to get better.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's like a person who's overweight. You go to the gym to get better, to better yourself.
Yeah.
That's the way that I see it. So you don't have to come into the presence of God perfect.
Yep.
You actually go into the presence of God because you're not perfect and you're broken.
Can I add something to that?
Yes.
I think because the reason why the brokenness is important and not the perfection is because God actually uses that to glorify him.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're in a spot where you're not where you want to be, or you're broken, but then you change something, shifts, you get out of it, so that then once you are saved, once you are in a new spot, you can then glorify God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my gosh, I was here and now I'm here. That's like what it's all. That's like
right.
What he's trying to do.
Right.
It's all about glorifying Jesus.
Yeah, not for your own good.
Yeah, but he doesn't put you in that spot because he's like, I mean, as bad as it sounds, probably not. He wants to save you and everybody else, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, at the end of the day, it's to glorify God.
Yeah.
It's the stories that just glorify him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You got anything else on Matthew 1?
I don't know. I just think thinking freely. Like if we were all perfect, then what's the point?
Right.
It's like God.
Well, the point would be to worship God.
Yeah.
We could be robots.
Right.
Yeah,
but the point is that we're not. Your point is that we're not perfect.
Yeah. It's like,
so therefore,
if we were perfect, it wouldn't, what is the point of being here?
Right. Choice.
Yeah.
Choice is the important.
The choice, which allows for suffering, and we can go down that argument all day, but God allows suffering and choice because the alternative is not humanity. We'd be robots.
Right.
Yeah. It's important to acknowledge that he chooses, he can let you choose not him.
Yeah.
That's
we have
the
free
will.
Point. Yeah, we have free will.
It's like if I just make you choose, it's like
then the whole kind of idea of God would be not because he values your worship, he values your choice.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's so we probably can't understand because we're humans, but it's just so fascinating.
Well, it goes back to, you guys are both engaged, which congratulations, both of you. BMAC just got newly engaged this weekend.
Let's go.
What was this? 2 days ago? 3 days ago?
Sunday? That would have been.
Hey,
but the point. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you don't have a wife or are not engaged, y'all get one. Might want to look into it.
Anyway, made me lose my train of thought. I actually have no idea what I was about to say.
No, but you just got some people out there that are just getting older, and it's you don't have a wife yet, but what are you doing?
So anyway, my what my point was is that when you have free will, somebody choosing to love you means more. So for you guys and for anybody who's in a relationship, when somebody chooses to daily love you despite the fact that they don't have to, it means that much more.
It does.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And that's the part about God in where he actively has demons and Satan working against him. So us, think about it, he's trying to pull us up, and there's actively demons trying to pull us down away from God. So there's it means, I feel like it means that much more to God when we choose him and when we lean into him. That was kind of a tangent, but back to your marriage, back to marriage, when your wife chooses to love you despite the things that you do, I feel like that's the perfect.
That is the definition of love. I feel like
Right.
love is one of those things that no matter what you do, you still love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, because if you didn't, it wouldn't be love. It would almost be like lust. I just love you when you do kind of
When you
this
do
stuff.
something.
Yeah.
Chapter 2. You guys got anything on that? So this is talking about the wise men.
Hey,
The speaking of wise men,
Go check out the video.
check out Mackie Day TikTok. So this is talking about the wise men and the Magi who are traveling from the east and going to see the birth of Jesus. I thought this was interesting because I was digging into the timeline a little bit. So a couple things. The location of Bethlehem was the center of all of the trade routes that happened in the area. So anything that happened, it was like if news was gonna, if something was gonna happen, that was the quickest way to get it out was in Bethlehem.
Mm-hmm.
So because it was like the center of all the trade routes of all the neighboring country, city, states, territories, whatever during that time. So there's that, which I think is very interesting.
Well, so is this important? Obviously it's important, but like is like they were just celebrating in Israel, right? And now it's like getting spread, right? The birth of Jesus is like reinvigorating like
Correct.
Christianity.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So it like sparks it.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yes.
That's how I interpreted it.
Well, it's the beginning of the new covenant.
Yeah.
And it's it's like everyone is waiting for a Messiah. That's kind of what is the next thing for the people of Israel and in the surrounding territories is they're waiting for the Messiah.
Dude, imagine being alive during that time.
It's kind of crazy because it's like there's multiple people during that time who are like, I'm the Messiah.
Yeah.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy who's gonna, lead the charge. So there's multiple people, and then they just die and go away, and they're following. Nothing happens. So it's like a revolving door of people just being like, I'm the Messiah. And then finally, it happens to be that Jesus is born in the perfect place for news to spread like wildfire.
That's crazy.
Which is not a coincidence.
Yep.
So I think it's just really cool. My second point is that the wise men acted in faith. I thought this was or not the wise men, but the Magi acted in faith. And it doesn't specifically say in Matthew, but if they were acting on, like if an angel visited them and told them to go or follow the star.
An angel warns Joseph is what this says.
No, I'm talking about the Magi.
Oh, okay.
If the Magi were visited by an angel and the angel says, "Hey, follow the star,"
Mm-hmm.
or the sun or the star, or if they were just acting on, hey, if they knew the Jewish or the Old Testament scriptures and all the prophetic things,
mm-hmm.
And just acted because of the information that they were given. But they traveled a long way from the east, and they actually didn't get to Jesus until he was like 1 or 2.
Really?
Which I think is very interesting. Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
The internet, this is just looking off the internet, so interpretation. Okay. The internet says it wasn't an angel, but it was indicated and warned in a dream to follow the star.
Okay.
That's what the internet says.
Okay.
It's an angel.
Who's that chat?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Come on,
Gemini
Google.
AI.
Google AI.
Google's trying to.
Sorry, that was kind of my little tangent. What did you guys get from it? I mean, that was kind of just me kind of.
No, I think it's good to like actually summarize what happens, right?
Yep.
Some of this I've never actually heard, but like I haven't read all of it before. So to hear it in summary is actually better for me.
That's why I think a study is good, because you can actually
for sure
dig into the word, and there's popular verses out there, but when you actually read the context of everything, it sometimes helps.
Mm-hmm.
So they try to kill they want to kill Jesus, right?
Well, I was gonna.
All right, you're getting ahead here. Come on.
All right.
This is chapter 2.
Oh, was I on 3?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Is Herod in 3?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
No, but before in 2, they're trying to get him out, right? They're an angel warns Joseph in a dream, take the child and get out of get out of Egypt.
So I was going to say my general just takeaway for chapter 2 was the difference in how people react to Jesus, because Herod is reacting differently than the Magi or some other people. So that just kind of shows you the conflict and the conflict of interest and all that.
Well, it's funny because like that's how our world is today. It's like you have something and it's you got so many people excited on one side and so many people trying to create division on the other side. So Herod is who?
Herod's he's the king at the time.
He tries to kill Jesus, right?
Yeah. Herod orders boys under 2 years old.
Yeah, he's the King Herod. He's King Herod.
Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked.
So he basically was like, all right, I don't want this baby ever to live, so go ahead and kill all the kids under 2 years old
That's insane.
in the city.
But it's like, it's crazy that he did that, but it's like, imagine if somebody is claiming to be the Messiah Like somebody's trying to go kill that baby.
Exactly. And so the fact that Herod, so I mentioned before that a lot of people pretended or claimed to be the Messiah, but the fact that Herod is reacting like this brings validity because in the scriptures, King Herod consults with the scripture knowers of that time, and he's like, hey, or they conclude, hey, this guy could be. He's from the
legit.
Like, dude, he might be.
He's from the lineage of Abraham. Like, there's a pretty good shot.
It's all coming true.
And so Herod's reaction is like, in my opinion, it brings validity to Jesus actually being the Messiah and Jesus actually being who he says he is.
Mm-hmm.
So he's King Herod the Great, the Roman appointed king of Judea, who reigned for approximately 37 to 4 BCE. So he's the king of Judea at the time, and he was known for being cruel. So it's kind of on brand that he just decided to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, no, it's crazy that he tried to do that, but it's also, I mean, imagine if that happened today. Somebody came out and tried to say that they're the Messiah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, that there's a prophecy that says, hey, there's going to be a Messiah.
Yep.
And so people are kind of waiting on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're kind of in that period now where, we're waiting for the Messiah to come again.
So this is leading in, I don't know if you want to go into it, about the whole Nazareth, the king of Nazareth, the prophecy.
Yeah.
This is kind of leading into, this is the end of Matthew chapter 2 leading into the third one.
Go ahead.
But Matthew it fulfills the prophecy where it says Jesus grows up in Nazareth because he leaves.
Yeah.
So
this is kind of random, but
in Isaiah 11:1.
There's no scripture about Jesus' like childhood, is there? Think about that.
Not really, but
it
does talk about how he grew up, like when he was it doesn't say, like maybe around like teenager, like 10 to teenager.
Like what was he doing as a teenager?
He was chilling in the
just playing soccer out in the field.
No. He was chilling in the
playing with the sheep.
No, that's David.
Wasn't he a carpenter or something?
He was a carpenter in his older age, but he would hang out in the what do you call it? Not the mosques, but the
jail,
the temple. He would hang out in the temple, and he would just sit in the temple and listen.
That sounds on brand.
He would just sit in this.
I mean,
He's dialed in?
Jesus has to be dialed in. He's Jesus Christ. But it's
Christ.
like, how dialed was Jesus as a kid? Like,
that's
he was dialed.
Fair question, because when you're the
why
Trinity,
isn't there a book of the
when
Bible?
You are the Trinity, like how dialed are you?
Yeah, you are the Trinity.
I don't know. You do bring up an interesting point, and I think it's kind of like one of those things where it's just like, hey, it wasn't really that important to bring any sort of credibility or validity to who Jesus was.
But it's fascinating.
It is.
It is fascinating. Yeah.
I asked Dad that one time, and he's like, I don't know. Stumped him.
So from here, Herod wants to kill baby Jesus, and the Lord. Angel of the Lord appears to Joseph and says, get up, take your child and mother and go to Egypt. And then after Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared back to Joseph in Egypt and said, get up and take the child and his mother and go to the land of Israel.
Get up, get up, get up.
When does he go to? So he got up, took the child, went to land of Israel, and then he heard that Archelaus was reigning in Judea in place of his father, Herod. He was afraid to go there, having been warned in a dream. He withdrew to the district of Galilee and went and lived in a town called Nazareth. Okay.
And this is the end of 2, right?
That's the end of 2. Yep.
So it sounds like he leaves Egypt, or he goes to Egypt and then comes back, right? Sorry.
Yeah. Goes to Egypt.
Or leaves Egypt and then comes back, right?
Yeah.
He was like Judea, right?
Hold on, we got some chats here.
Is that Getty?
This is Jank Live.
Jesus Christ. I love you, Christ. Dang, bro. Yeah, boy, tapped into the word. About time, bro.
So anyway, so he goes from Bethlehem to Egypt to Nazareth to fulfill the prophecy.
That's crazy.
Because B mentioned earlier, It's prophetic.
It's Isaiah.
Yeah, in Isaiah that the Messiah comes out of Nazareth, not born.
See, that's what's crazy.
Yeah,
because you think you'd be born. Oh, you probably should be born there, but it's not.
Right.
That is
it's called
crazy.
Jesus of Nazareth. That's crazy.
Yep. So that's the end of 2, and then John the Baptist calls out the church.
Come on, John. So Herod realizes he got bamboozled, right?
Yep.
That's the Magi. He realizes,
yeah, he got bamboozled by the Magi, or actually by God.
Yeah,
and then it kind of fast forwards to John the Baptist. Kind of lays out who John the Baptist is, and it's pretty interesting because 30 years go by between chapter 2 and chapter 3.
Really?
30 years.
What?
Yep.
Wait. Oh, because then like Jesus
grows
into a
up,
man.
Yep. And so this is when John the Baptist is baptizing people in the
Niger.
I believe it's the Jordan.
Just kidding.
Yeah, Jordan River.
Jordan.
And this is I believe I'm saying this correctly, but the significance of this place, the Jordan River, was because this was a dwelling place of Israel after they had escaped from Old Testament, when they escaped initially from Pharaoh, from their persecution. And so this is kind of full circle moment where John the Baptist is calling the Jews to go away from their religious beliefs and follow Jesus. So it's kind of like a full circle moment. So it's really cool that it's the Jordan River. I probably botched that, but my memory's terrible.
John is Jesus' cousin.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Lil Cuzzo.
So like, do you think John just feels like he's like almost Jesus, you know?
JV Jesus.
It's like JV Jesus.
Another prophecy. This is my main point of the whole Matthew.
Go ahead.
Matthew quotes Isaiah 40:30, a voice crying in the wilderness in Isaiah. And that happened to be John the Baptist crying in the wilderness. I mean, the total amount of prophecy is amazing in just the short 3 chapters.
That is insane.
It's crazy. So John's...
It was the Jordan River.
Yeah, it was the Jordan. I have that in my notes here. I just couldn't see it.
It says it wasn't considered a Christian Baptist at the time. I think you said that. Preparing your heart for God.
So John is baptizing people in the Jordan River, telling people to give their lives to God. And eventually there are some Pharisees and Sadducees come to where he was baptized, and John the Baptist calls them out.
Calls him a snake.
You brute vipers. And the reason for that is what?
But, well, I know they're just, like, it says they're religious elite, so, like, they're just trying to come bash on Jesus, right?
Not necessarily. It's just they feel that they're justified because they're either their parents were religious, very high religious people within the Jewish church, whatever. And so that puts them on some sort of pedestal, and they were very upright, is the way that I believe it's taught. But they saw themselves as saved by their works, essentially. Saved by...
Which is not what the Bible says.
Which is not what the Bible says, and that's what John is saying here in calling them brood vipers, is because they think they're saved because of the things that they do and that they make people do, and because they were born in a lineage.
It says they're Abraham's children.
Who?
Or that maybe they thought they were.
No.
Can you read that? It's like 9. Do you have it up?
Verse 9?
Verse 9 is right here.
Can you just read some of that?
And do not think... So this is John to the Pharisees. You brood of vipers, who warned you to flee from the coming wrath? Produce fruit in keeping with repentance. And do not think you can say to yourselves, we have Abraham as our father. I tell you, out of these stories, God can raise up children for Abraham. The axe is already at the root of the trees, and every tree that does not produce good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire.
That's good. So he's basically saying, well,
like your good works won't save you.
Well, it's
right?
like, well, just because your parents love Jesus, what does that mean for you?
Yeah.
Just because your dad is Abraham, what does that mean for you? You're not just,
it's your own, you got to make
it's
your
your
own
choice,
decision.
your decision, which is, I think, very powerful, and especially in today's society.
I agree.
That
is good. It's kind of like you got to kind of sit and interpret it almost.
Yeah, there's a lot going on because it kind of talks about I baptize you with water for repentance, but after me comes one more powerful than sandals I'm not worthy to carry. He'll baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. His winnowing fork in his hand is in his hand, and he will clear the threshing floor. So what that means is, so when you're harvesting, what is it?
Wheat.
When you're harvesting wheat, yes, or chaff, I think it's called. Stuff falls on the ground, and you use this fork to separate the good from the bad. And essentially what it's saying is Jesus is going to come and separate those who are baptized with the Holy Spirit and fire, and they're going to burn the chaff, the bad stuff, with the unquenchable fire.
And like that's Jesus in our lives, like kind of like a symbolic thing, right? Like that's what Jesus does, is helps us turn away from sin, basically, right?
He helps us turn away from sin, but what he's saying here is be baptized, accept Jesus into your life, and he's going to baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. And
sorry, go ahead.
And
I'll come on after.
If not, you're gonna be separated from him. You're gonna be separated from him.
You're cooked.
Yeah, it's like you're either separated from him now or for eternity, or both.
I thought the biggest line in all the Matthew 3 chapters that we read is that baptize you in the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like John says, I baptize you in water, but someone's coming to baptize you in the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost the proclaiming of the new covenant that's coming. Like he's proclaiming Jesus Christ is coming to basically save us with the Holy Spirit and the Trinity. I thought that was like the biggest verse of all.
It is powerful.
Absolutely.
After he gets baptized, what happens? All right.
As soon as As Jesus was baptized? As soon as Jesus was baptized.
Moment heaven was opened and he saw the Spirit of God.
As soon as Jesus was baptized, he came out of the water. At a moment, heaven was opened up and he saw the Holy Spirit descending like a dove and alighting on him. And a voice from heaven said, "This is my son, whom I love. With him I'm well pleased." So,
crazy.
A question I have is it okay to call out religious hypocrisy publicly? Or is that like kind of like a...
What do you mean call out religious hypocrisy? Like,
so an example would be the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Because that's pretty much what John the Baptist does here. He pretty much calls them out and is like, "Hey,
yeah,
you brood vipers, you clearly don't understand the verses that you claim to read and stand by."
I think in today's day and age, there's a right way to go about it. I think there's a way to speak the truth in love, emphasis in love.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say, I mean, it doesn't seem like John the Baptist was necessarily speaking the truth in love, but I think in an effort to try to culminate people and get them towards Christ, I mean, no matter what you're talking about, if you come after somebody and try to get them riled up, you're less likely to come to an agreement or get them to see your angle. That's how I look at it.
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you can speak.
It's all about how you approach somebody and how you disagree with somebody.
Yeah. Dad always says you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, because if you're trying to bring somebody to Christ, would you rather lose them and never talk to them again? Or would you try to just work that relationship and ultimately let them learn for themselves?
And in that situation, I don't think our job is to really convince them. That's kind of God's job.
Recruit them. Yeah.
Our job is to speak the truth in love, like you said, like literally just say the truth that Jesus proclaims.
Just keep the relationship.
It's not our job to be like, I'm right. I'm always right. Like, that's not. God will do that. God will change and move the heart of the person that you're talking about. It's our job to get the message and also our testimony in front of those people. Like, because only you have your testimony. So, and only you can connect with that person that you're trying to connect with in your inner circle.
Yeah.
Their parents might not listen. They might not want to listen to their parents, their family, their church people, but maybe they'll listen to you because you have a special relationship with them.
Yeah. I feel like today it's like some people are sort of turned off to people that might be believers because it's like, oh my gosh, dude, like all this dude wants to talk about is like,
I don't want to be sold anything.
Yeah, like this dude's trying to recruit me. It's like, shut up, dude. But like, we don't have to do that. We can just live how God wants us to live.
Right.
And that if you try to give off good fruit and let God do his work, right?
Through you.
Yeah, through you. But yeah, let him do it. You know, you don't have to go and try to recruit people to be in some, you know, big group of believers. It's not really your job.
Yeah, what do you think, B, on that?
The religious leader thing?
Yeah, calling out religious hypocrisy.
Well, we're digging into Matthew, in Matthew chapter 7. You know, we're probably going to dig more into it, but it's about the log and the speck parable.
Yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah.
It's
plank,
yeah, plank. Well, different translation, but where Jesus warns about hypocrisy and judging others, it teaches that one must address their own major faults before criticizing minor faults of others. It's like basically what that's saying is like, well, you're calling this person out, but actually you're doing all these things wrong anyway. Now, does that mean you shouldn't speak the truth? I don't know. I think you should still speak the truth.
Yeah,
nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I think.
But again, there is that. You know, you got to understand that you are not perfect.
Yeah,
you are doing things wrong too. So then, don't go ahead and go get offended when someone calls you out.
Yeah,
when your butt out when you're doing something stupid.
Yeah,
or not right.
I agree with that.
You know, I kind of go both ways. Like, yes, you need to speak the truth, but you know, don't need to bash. You don't need to do that kind of stuff. Do it. Speak the truth in love, but also know that you're not perfect either.
Like, it's kind of saying like worry about yourself first, right?
Right.
Like, make sure you're.
Yeah, it's like, well, once you're perfect, then you can start calling people out,
and you're never
going to be perfect. So
yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, even sometimes I feel like the Bible kind of contradicts itself. I mean, like it kind of tells you people it says to speak the truth in love to others, but it also says kind of worry about yourself, like, you know, worry about yourself. Kind of.
I don't know about that.
This doesn't say worry about yourself. It says go ahead and call someone out once you know that.
I don't think that at all. I think this is specifically saying if someone is misrepresenting Jesus and his teachings, you need to call it out immediately. Now, there's a way to do it.
There's a way to do it.
You don't bum rush a preacher on stage. You don't stand up and yell and disrupt service. You can have a one-on-one conversation. You can start to have conversations with people in the congregation. I feel like that's a more acceptable way to do it. In this situation, I don't know if this seems like a pretty egregious attack from John to these Pharisees and Sadducees. And I think he's justified in doing so because, number one, John the Baptist lived in the wilderness for a number of years and literally just talked with God. Everybody thought he was crazy. He ate honey and
whatever else is
there.
Leaves?
I don't know, some
like
sort
grass.
of bugs or something. But here he calls it out because, like you said, Coop, you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to walk away. Well, now's the time to fold them because these Pharisees and these Sadducees came to John. Yeah. They came to him.
Yeah, so it's like, don't go looking for trouble.
Don't go looking for trouble.
If it presents itself, you got to handle it.
You have to defend yourself, and you have to defend
him,
your creator.
That's good.
And so there's a way to go about going on the offense from a defensive standpoint.
That's good.
Yeah,
I've never heard that perspective. I agree with that. I think if you're just seeking people out, I don't know if I agree with that. You're seeking out.
Yeah, if you're just looking for problems, you're going to find them.
But some people justify that. You know, I'm just speaking this is what God wants. This is he says to do this.
I'd like to know the conversion rate. And truthfully, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not really for us to know or judge what somebody else's personal convictions are.
That's what I was going to say. Like, what's their conviction when they're doing that?
Yeah,
we don't know what's behind that.
That's good. So
know.
worry about yourself, and unless somebody comes at you, then be prepared to defend yourself.
Absolutely. And that's why I think it's so important for us to know and to have these conversations about the word, is because it's like, kind of, you don't want to be like, have you guys ever had like shingles?
Shingles, like the sickness, disease?
Itchy?
Yeah. It's always in your body.
Yeah.
So
wait, I've had chicken pox, so I think I have it.
He's going to get it.
I don't know, but but it always I kind of just thought of this. So you can poke holes in it if you want, but it's kind of like shingles. It's always there.
Yeah, but not always.
But it has flare-ups when there's deficiencies or other attacks, immune,
like a weakness for it
to
attack.
What are you saying is always there?
So in the situation, I'm comparing the sickness to us as believers. So you just kind of sit there until you have a situation to where somebody attacks you.
Yeah.
Or attacks you, or attacks what you believe, or anything of that nature.
Or not even attack, though. Question. I mean, I've had instances where friends or people, it's like people are curious and maybe they're not believers.
Right. And I'm making it to seem more aggressive.
Yeah.
But
it's not always the case.
The point is to just be ready to speak the truth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to
say. You've talked about this before, and I've had situations. It's like people ask you like questions. People are curious. Mm-hmm. It's like Jesus was a Jew, right? Or whatever. It's like,
like, and if I don't know him, if I don't know the answer to those questions, then who's going to know?
Yeah, it's like I feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
So that's why I think, but
it's a missed opportunity.
There's a missed opportunity, and there's so much word you can dig into, and it's like you can just keep learning.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Are we covering the whole book of Matthew?
Yeah, we're just gonna go through by 3 verses at a time.
Not today.
Oh, okay.
Not today.
That's
why B was like, I can't do 3 books.
That is unreal.
In one episode, but
this was good.
Matthew, Mark, keep going.
I mean, we could do Spark Notes.
No, we're gonna do 4 through 6 next episode.
So
I said 6.
Just explain to our audience kind of what we're doing with the whole Bible study thing.
Yeah, we're just doing a Bible study. We don't necessarily know everything. Sorry, I'm kind of at this.
Yeah, we don't know everything, but we want to figure it out. Like, we just want to like look at what the literature says. Right?
Yeah, we just figured we would figure it out live, and just kind of, you guys would just be there listening into us figuring this out live.
Or don't, and we're just getting a good Bible study in. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're just filming it. So
to me, this is more beneficial. I mean, I don't want to compare, but like I would rather do this than like go to church. Like, it's more beneficial for me. I feel like it's like we're looking and we're digging into the word ourselves.
You're figuring things out for yourself. It's like self-motivated stuff. It's perfect.
I love it. So
you guys got anything else on chapter 3?
Nope.
Okay,
that's good.
Well, I think the kind of overarching thing here is from chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3, God doesn't work through who you'd expect. He works through those who show up.
Mm-hmm.
The genealogy, the wise men, John the Baptist, all prove the same thing. You don't have to be the obvious choice to be used.
He almost makes it a point that he doesn't want he
doesn't want the perfect people.
He doesn't want you perfect. He just wants you as you are.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. And so we're going to pick up chapters 4 through 6 next episode. And if you guys don't have anything else, that's a wrap on Just Because Podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow on all the socials, which will be in the link below. We will see you in 2 weeks, just because. Peace. Thank you.